All right, and we are back in chapter 13, Always Be Learning. This is part 2, and we're going to finish up this 13th chapter in this video. We're going to start here. Don't let fear of failure stop you from starting. The hardest part of any endeavor is moving beyond the starting point. That doesn't make sense, does it? The first step should be easy. After all, most of the speed bumps show up later. But it is not the barricades in the way that prevent most people from starting. It is the fear of failure. As humans living in our modern world, we have been conditioned to view failure as bad, something to avoid at all costs. For most people, that innate fear of failure prevents them from even stepping out of the starting gate. Under that umbrella of failure lies a collection of other fears: fear of the unknown, fear of losing security, fear of ridicule, fear of disappointing others, fear of unforeseen challenges, and so on. Fear paralyzes us, keeping us in our comfort zones. But at what cost? Beyond our apprehensions lies a vast world of opportunities, experiences, adventures, and potential wealth. All of that is waiting for the brave few who can set their worries aside and take that all-important first step. Will you fail? Probably. Will it be the end of the world? Definitely not. Failure is not the end, but a crucial part of your journey to success. You make progress by learning from each mistake, viewing roadblocks as challenges to overcome, and persisting despite setbacks. Each step forward, each lesson learned, brings you closer to your destination. There is no failure or success. There is only failure, then success. You must first fail before you succeed. Babe Ruth said it best: don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Your willingness to face the fear of losing and push forward despite obstacles sets you apart. Rescript failure to practice. We've all heard the proverb, practice makes perfect. It's a mindset that we should embrace throughout our challenges. I didn't pay as much attention as I should have in grade school, or at least I wasn't ready when the teacher called me up to the chalkboard. It was embarrassing not to be able to solve math problems or spell words correctly. When I think of failure at a young age, those memories come to mind. However, learning to play the guitar was a completely different experience. I spent hours practicing chords and scales and writing songs. I must have hit the wrong notes and fumbled countless times, but it didn't bother me. I wanted to learn, and I was in control of the process. There was no pressure or time limit, just the freedom to practice until I got it right. As you strive to learn and grow, it's important to shift your perception from failure to practice. Just like learning the guitar, the key is to embrace the process, knowing that mistakes are part of the journey toward mastery. Failure is crippling. Practice is motivating. Rescript yourself to accept failure as practice. If you keep trying, practice will only bring you closer to what you desire to become or achieve. Each failed attempt teaches you what you lack and how to improve. Approaching failure with an attitude of practice gives you the strength to endure slowdowns on your path to mastery. After every practice, take time to reflect on the experience so you can improve for your next attempt. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What went right? What did I learn? What can I do next time to improve? What is in my control? What is out of my control? How can I apply what I've learned to my next attempt? Learn from others' mistakes. One secret to advancing your FI is learning from others' mistakes. You'll progress faster. The benefit of learning from others' mistakes is that you save yourself time and money, which are both precious, finite resources. It allows you to miss some of the setbacks that others have experienced throughout life. The more you learn from others' mistakes through reading, listening, and observing, the better off you'll be. Now, while there will be lessons you can only learn from your own experiences, because that seems to be how life goes, the more you learn to leverage others' mistakes, the more effective and efficient you'll be at using your time and resources to achieve your FI. Yes, others have paid a high price for their mistakes that you can sidestep, practically for free. All right, next steps. I need you to believe. Lifelong learning empowers me to make better decisions and adapt to new challenges. Each additional true piece of financial knowledge I learn strengthens my FI. Examine, what can I learn today to enhance my financial knowledge and decision making? How will it help me on my journey to financial independence? Act. Dedicate 15 minutes every day to learning something new about personal finance. Read an article, listen to a podcast, or reflect on a past mistake to uncover valuable insights. Make learning a daily habit. Fantastic. So that gets us to the end of chapter 13. Always be learning. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in chapter 14, which is the last chapter. We'll go ahead and wrap it up in the next video or two. I appreciate all your time and energy so that you can become more financially independent. Take care, and we'll see you soon.